Welcome back to Grandpa Reaction. We're back at it again with an Elvis Presley reaction. And shout out to Andrew Rodriguez. Muchas gracias for this one. Appreciate you. And he wants me to do Memphis Mafia Remembers. You know how I do the Memphis Mafia Remembers? They boy Elvis, man. You know what I mean? That's what boys do, man. You know, we sit back, reminisce about the good times, you know? Simple as that. Appreciate y'all. Hope you're having a great day. Last reaction of the day, guys. I need some me time for my alone time. You know, sit back, watch a movie or something before I fall asleep, because double tomorrow, you know how I go. So, you know, let's just get right into it. Appreciate you guys.
People used to point at him and laugh.
Yahoo!
Because he dressed different, loud clothes.
And nigga, he dressed dope.
You know, was longer. And
yo, listen, let me tell you something. Elvis was ahead of his time. Simple as that. Simple. The way he dressed, oh, fly, fresh, and so clean. Outcast said it.
That's the way we dressed in
I saw these three guys and Elvis back in the corner. Two of them were holding him. One guy had to sit it. Said, yeah, we're going to... Elvis was different. He wore the long hair, and all of us had crew cuts.
Ah, the crew cuts like they in the army and shit.
What's going on, boys? We're going to cut a little hair off this boy here, you know.
It's pretty cool, guys. You see all the original posters in the background of his movies, Elvis movies. Kid Galahad. I don't know that because I can't see the title, guys. I'm not that good with Elvis yet. Just like Sammy is and Ashley is and Kim and Shirley and all these wonderful women are, and Claire, okay?
He don't look like he wants it cut off. To me, he said, no, he don't, but we do. And I said, well, if you cut his, you're going to cut mine, and I ain't got too damn much up here to cut. And they looked at me and said,
shit, Grandpa ain't got nothing up here to cut.
And they saw that I was serious, and they let him go. Now, the story, these were football players. These weren't football players. These were just redneck dumbasses.
And she just...
Yo, let me go back a little bit, because he goes,
these were
redneck dumbasses.
And she just... was so...
Come on, man. How were these people racist? Like, if people say Elvis was racist, but if Elvis was racist, his boys will be racist too. But they calling people rednecks. They're redneck jackasses. Like, that's some shit I would say, to be honest. Fucking fly in here, yo. They keep getting almost in my mouth, yo. About to eat fly for dinner.
Protective of him. She was really, most of the time, a real up type woman, you know. I mean,
yeah, Mama Elvis.
That much. She was
but she looked serious. Like, I don't know, like something was wrong with her ahead of time. And she never told anybody, you know what I mean?
And that,
he abused her real bad a couple of times.
Yeah, a couple of times, yeah.
Huh?
That's a big thing. You know, people who...
Hold on.
Yeah, until he got to a point and then he was a hitter, you know, and that...
He abused her real bad a couple of times.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Whoa, guys, I just found that out, man. Elvis' dad used to abuse her? Wow. No.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. You know, people who have talked about Elvis since he died, a big thing about
Andrew
him
Rodriguez, muchas gracias por esto, ¿viste? Wow.
But, you know, as Billy has told us in the past,
Because he wanted to check.
that a big part of it was him checking to be sure that she was okay. That Vernon didn't hit her.
See, I think that's where
wow.
I think he got his warmth from her. I also think he got his temper from her.
The worst fights that, and Red knows about this, and Gladys and Elvis getting a fight, it was. Yeah. And it always happened over the dinner table.
That's exactly right.
Scared me half the day.
Lamar.
Over the dinner table, yo, when the time is supposed to be right, family time, quiet time, have a conversation. How was your day? You know what I mean? How was work? Wow, that's just insane, yo. I didn't know Vernon was like that, guys. This is my first time, to be honest. Whoa.
Man, I was just scared to death because I didn't know what was going to happen, boy. It just, I mean, they were in each other's face.
Really, when he got mad, it was like a dark cloud enveloped everything, and everyone around was affected by it. He may not be angry at you. He may be angry at him, but his anger was so forceful that it just, you couldn't wait for him to get out of it because it was bad.
He could push the buttons harder than anybody alive. I mean, he knew how to push the buttons, and when he pushed them, I mean, I've read myself, Sonny, Marty, Bill, I've seen us all double up. I mean, he's doubled us up.
Okay, let's get back to an interesting thing here. Priscilla's come to the States, you know? And then Elvis is making these movies with all these gorgeous leading ladies, which
gorgeous.
Anne Margaret, who and everybody here.
Everybody says he had an affair with her.
Nicest, sexiest women that we've ever met. I mean,
A whole lot of fun.
It was a real toss-up at that time between Anne Margaret and Priscilla.
And Priscilla knew it too.
I mean, Priscilla, yo, huh?
So she even goes
She
so
fly.
far as
Woof.
to lighten her hair.
Trust
and
me.
get the same look that Anne Margaret did during that time. I mean, that's how
The red hair.
intimidated she was by that situation, and
She had every right to be.
she did, yeah.
I remember
Wow.
one night, we were in the kitchen at Graceland one day.
Hold on, yo, but my boys, my boys snitching about what Elvis did, what his family did. They telling everybody what they did, though. Like, in my culture, that's called snitching. That's all I got to say. Carry on.
And the intercom buzzes. I pick up the intercom, and it's Elvis. He and Priscilla were upstairs. Get this bitch an airplane. I'm shipping her ass home. I said, okay.
Elvis said that shit about
I
Priscilla?
told the guys, Lamar was standing there.
Oh,
Lamar
shit.
said, oh, here she goes.
Yeah. Wings south, yeah.
And then about 15 minutes later, the intercom rings again, and he says, forget the plane ticket. I said, okay. See, the whole
I never
thing
got it
was about
anyways.
Ann Margaret.
You can't imagine the pressure and everything involved in
Oh,
being
the
in
GI
Las
Blues
Vegas
poster of the
for
movie.
solid weeks working.
Those are
another
probably
week to
worth a little bit of
rehearse,
money,
2
though.
weeks After it was kind of playtime, but 2 shows a night, 7 days a week. Nobody does that.
Wow.
And
2 shows a
that
night.
kind of explains some things to people.
2 shows a night, 7 days a week, 14 shows in a week, yo. Nobody fucking does that. Who does that? Not even now. Nobody does. Name somebody who does that now. Go ahead. I'll be waiting in the comment section.
The pressure
Carry
that
on.
somebody like that is under, and we're under, not only with our families, but constant pressure from him, from the colonel, from everywhere.
Sure.
And from the audience, and from everything that's going on. You cannot imagine.
You know, the early parts of Vegas he liked in 69, 70, 71. After that, about 73, 4, and 5, man, he hated Vegas. He could not stand it.
It was repetitive, you know what I mean? It's like he did the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? That's why Colonel motherfucking Sanders, that's what I call it, Colonel Parker, whatever his name was. That's all he had him do. It's like, dude. And Elvis was known everywhere in the world. Like, why he couldn't do a show in Australia, a show in the UK? Like, you know how much fucking money he would have got, man? Would have left more money to his family, his daughter, his wife, his grandkids. And why Elvis holding 2 guns, yo? Elvis, yo, I know he likes shooting things, but damn, Elvis. Ooh,
There's some funny incidents.
007.
The breakfast table, of course, breakfast was like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. It was kind of up
Typical.
3 steps off to the dining room. And we all, all the guys come in there, talking loud. He was at the end of the table, and he wanted our attention. He said, hey, and everybody just kept talking like Lamar usually does. Jack.
Yo, Elvis had an entourage before entourages were invented. That's it. Right or wrong. Memphis Mafia was entourage. Like all these rappers have now. They have a big-ass entourage behind them. Elvis been had that. Elvis started that.
Back and forth. He said, hey. It's just everybody ignored him. He took the gun and boom, boom, boom. And you can hear the bullets ricocheting
Holy
around
shit.
up there. Everybody hit the floor. Lamar grabs his heart.
Last table.
Elvis crazy, boy.
We dived on, I ran into you. We hit like this, looking up.
But you hear those bullets ricocheting.
It would rain, though. It would rain up there, and the rain.
Oh, yeah, after that.
That's that southernness in him.
You can put your flowers on there and keep them alive.
Said we don't understand what's going on. They said why is it? They said we just didn't put the stuff up there right, so they had to go retar it. They never could understand why.
And
it was
getting close to showtime. The phone rang. I didn't see anything going on, and it was the colonel. Said, "Well, you gonna be able to make it?" And I said, "Colonel, I don't think so." And boy, that was you talking about pressure. Because you're talking about a showroom full of people. You got to go down, somebody got to go tell them that no show tonight.
A lot of people
Holy
ask
shit.
questions about whether the colonel and the
Yo, that's tough. Imagine telling the people that Elvis ain't performing tonight. Like, I don't know what happened, guys. Let me know if something happened, because people be rioting. You know what I mean? Nowadays, in this modern day, that's what they do. They'll riot. No, little
whether he
crybabies.
knew whether Elvis was having problems or not and taking stuff and what have you. And he denies it. Yeah, but he says he didn't. And that answers a whole lot of questions to a lot of people that he knew just by calling up their.
I mean, guys, what do you think? I mean, Memphis Mafia, the boys, knew what Elvis was taking all the time. You know what I mean? They know the truth. Don't you think that? I mean, my boys are snitching, but, you know, at least we're learning more about Elvis, man. How he was a human being, you know what I mean? You know, he had flaws too.
He and I talked about
Just like every one of us has.
in advance, setting up security at the hotel and everything. So I went ahead of each show with Colonel Parker, and he told me, he said, "Sonny,
I call him Colonel Sanders. I know it was Colonel Parker. I said it after, but
it's getting worse about it."
motherfucker Colonel Sanders to me.
The Colonel was well aware that Elvis had a problem. And he was like the big brother that had been out there and seen part of the world and everything, and I was learning from him, and he was taking care of us. At the end, it had reversed, where he was like a little boy that had gone off and gotten some trouble, and now we were trying to help him out, pull him through it. Just almost a reversal of the role.
I mean, I can't explain to you how many pills I lifted that would simply be there, and I'd say, well, you know, while I'm at it, shove a few over here and take it and simply flush it. But if he didn't get that feeling, he knew something was wrong. So you had to.
I mean, I understand, guys, but as a friend, real, true friend, listen, throw them shits all away. And then when he asks you, hey, I threw them away. Guess what? And we knuckling up. That's it. We boys. Guess what? We're going to knuckle up, trying to save your life, trying to help you. And that's it. Simple as that, Elvis. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know? But I'm telling you, they could have helped him a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm being honest. I mean, he tried. He said, you know, a few over here to the flushing down the toilet. All right. At least he has less. But Elvis knew. You know what I mean? It's sad. But I think if they would have helped him more, be more firm with him, you know what I mean? Elvis would have been here probably still. I'm not trying to blame them, but a lot of it has to do with all the pills he took. All right. And his doctor, whatever his doctor's name was. He had a weird name, I think.
Worked real careful. And he was crying. He said, he said, Elvis is gone this time. I said, no, man. I said, he can't be. I said, where's Dr. Nick? He said, he's in the other room with him.
Dr.
I
Nick.
said, then there's still hope here. And about that time, the door opened, and Dr. Nick, he walked out, and he's got these tears running down his eyes.
Oh, my God.
He reached and grabbed me, and
Sure.
He's gone. He said, do you want to see him? And I said, I don't think so. His ways have affected us. Always will. We pattern a lot of our ways after him, you know.
We just, everything, I guess outside of my father, he was the closest thing I had. And
Oh, my God. That's tough.
when we lost him, we
That is tough.
sort of all lost part of ourselves. We never, ever recovered. We all do something every day like he did, and we all do things like he did, and we can't help it. It's just part of our lives. And it's not easy. We still miss.
Yo, that's called family. That's not even friends, bro. And I think a couple of them, right, or one of them was his cousin or something like that. Let me know in the comments, guys. But that's called family. Like, this guy is still feeling that to that day, that moment right there he was in. He was still feeling that Elvis passing. It's insane.
A lot.
I will see him again.
Of course we will. Everybody will see him
I'm
again.
sure we'll have to get an appointment.
If there's any way, and Elvis ever had a doubt that we cared for him, I think this right here, if he's able to, out there somewhere, to visualize it or see it, the doubt's gone.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be gone.
And it started out with a little group. Others came along. Others
Awesome.
came along. They've all gone, but the original group is sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We
Still
were
together, man.
Part of something unique. We didn't even realize what we were a part of until after it was gone. And we spent a lifetime with a legend from the time we were kids. Until
Wow, what a
grown
legend.
men, and it was a hell of an experience.
Whoa, guys. Holy shit. That was amazing. Andrew Garcia, Rodriguez, I apologize. Andrew Rodriguez, I appreciate you for this one. That was amazing. I learned a little bit more from Elvis, you know what I mean? Oh, man. You know what? Never mind that, guys. You know what? It's just too long. All right? Like I said, this shit was amazing. Shout out to Andrew Rodriguez for this one. Don't worry about the ending. It is what it is. Last reaction of the day. Y'all need some me time. I'm gonna watch a movie, relax, okay? Appreciate y'all. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, notification bells on so you get all my videos. And I'll see you next time. Peace.